Technology is advancing, but at what cost? Are we actually killing the human race with invisible rays? Is the government using technology to spy on us in our everyday lives? Find out on this episode as the investigators tower above 5G technology. Hey, we're Bizarre Investigations. I'm Hugh.
And I'm Josh.
Welcome to episode 23, 5G.
5G. Episode 3 of season 2.
5G.
We'll figure it out. We'll figure out a cool way to say it. I guess we'll just say 23.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because everything besides
2.
Apple. So iTunes is the only thing that's going to say season 2 on it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But everything else is just going to say episode blank.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah.
Well, as long as people know this is the second season, so.
Second season, 23 episodes in.
Not 23 seasons episode, 23 episodes into season 2. We're 3 episodes into season 2.
Yeah. Yeah.
But still.
And we promised.
It gets confusing for me, honestly.
Yeah. We promised this was going to be Big Pharma for this episode, but I went camping.
Yeah.
And I would rather do something that's easier than something that's harder.
You had to go camping.
Yeah.
Actually, you weren't supposed to this weekend because of everything that's happening, right? You switched
the
dates.
We got lucky because we go camping. My family's gone camping at this one campsite for like the last 5-6 years, and we rent out this entire area because there's like 50 people that go with us, and no one was allowing group sites. So we found this one place up in Truckee, and they allowed us to come, and it was shitty.
Nice.
Yeah,
shitty's better than sitting at home and not camping.
Right? Hey, I'd rather be camping.
So, freak it. I'm trying to cut down on my cursing.
Fuck that shit, dude.
Yeah. Freak it. Freak that stuff.
I guess we should try to cut it out.
I'm not going to get rid of it. I'm consciously trying to cut it out a little bit, I think.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry. I know we planned on not talking as much in the beginning.
Fuck it. I don't care.
Freak it.
Hey, but make sure you guys follow us on Instagram and Twitter at Bizarre Investigations Podcast. And send us your stories, whatever you want. We're gonna say that in the beginning because
I think that's the best place to say it. Also, if you got any emails for us, like maybe some cool stories we can read, send it to bizarreinvestigations@gmail.com.
Mm-hmm. All right, so ready to get into the brain fuck?
Yeah, let's do the brain fuck.
The brain fuck
of the week. Here we go.
Fuck, I had it ready and everything. I just fucked it up. I am an odd number. Take away one letter and I become even. What number am I?
This is going to be something like how it's spelled, I'm sure of it. But I'm not playing.
I'm nodding my head, yes.
He is. He's not. You guys can't see it. Actually, we can see it because we do have the stream setup going right now.
We have the stream set up, practice run.
Practicing it this season.
Yeah. This is actually the first time we're actually practicing streaming. All these other times we've just been doing it live. I've been playing the music through my computer.
Mm-hmm.
But now I actually have OBS running, so getting ready for
Whoever
OBS.
knows what that is. I do not, but who does, and that's all that matters.
Oh, yep. All right, I'm going to say it one more time for those people who might not have heard. I'm an odd number. Take away one letter, and I become even. What number am I?
Sounds good. We will find out at the end of this episode.
You will find out. All right, so what are we talking about? 5G?
5G it is, man. I know that we've been having some fun with this in recent episodes because, we're not real big believers in the conspiracies involved.
No, I honestly believe 5G is more beneficial than anything.
Now, Hugh is our tech guy, so I'm sure he's excited about 5G.
I mean, I've had 5G for the last 2 months.
But you were explaining there's different types of 5G.
Yeah, so there's low bandwidth 5G kind of. I think that's the right technology.
It's like levels to this shit.
Yeah, there's low, medium, and high. Right now in Sacramento, for my cellular provider, there's only low bandwidth. So my 5G is only slightly faster than 4G.
But it's still faster.
Yeah. It's not how fast they want it to be yet. Once they actually add more of these 5G towers, all these other places. Mm-hmm. I'm saying towers just for the meantime until we get to it. Then it will get to like instant transmission.
That's kind of crazy. I can't wait to see the speeds, and I feel like it's gonna happen like fucking overnight. Like we're gonna all of a sudden it's gonna be there.
I can't wait to play a game where I don't get killed around a corner when I'm already 30 feet past the wall, and I see the kill cam. I'm not past the wall yet.
Yeah, that's the worst, man.
Honestly, it's just fucking.
But I'm excited. I don't have a 5G phone yet, but I do plan on getting one whenever the Note 20 comes out. So, I'm excited for it. I mean, I'm not. Hey. I don't like to live in fear. So.
No, honestly, I try not to live in fear.
I don't think maybe I've taken this coronavirus thing as seriously as I should have, and also 5G. Nope. I've never even given it a second thought as far as being scared of it.
Yeah. No. The only thing I live in fear about is my kids. I think,
but that's more like you want to protect.
That's
them.
A parental thing. It's inside you. Your instinct is to protect your kids.
Correct.
But yeah, this shit don't fucking scare me.
5G is funny to me, and there's a ton of people out there who take it super seriously.
Yeah, just like the people who took 4G super seriously, people who took 3G super seriously, Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, all these other
What's that one you said? NFC
tags, like just the shit on your phone that can just touch other people and shit like that.
Yeah. But yeah, it's gone on for a while now. I mean, every time something new comes out, everybody's just terrified of it, and it's going to be the new thing that ends the world. Like,
so stupid.
It's crazy. It is crazy.
Whatever. People are just not used. They don't want like change. I feel like the people who like change are the people who are never worried about anything in life.
Yeah, I mean, I think that people who invite change is probably living a little happier life for sure.
Yeah, like, oh shit, coronavirus. Well, we can probably make a positive out of it. I mean, I made a positive out of my coronavirus experience.
Yeah, just up front, we are going to do the best we can with the technology end of it because we are not, what do you call it, scientists. We don't fucking study 5G for a living.
Yeah, I don't know the difference between like millimeter waves. I don't know the full spectrum of these waves and what they do to the medical side of things, but from the research we did do, we're going to try our best to describe it.
Exactly.
So this is going to be one of our topics where we're not experts into it. We're really not experts in any of this fucking shit.
But it's all just us giving you guys our opinions and trying to throw in a little bit of fact.
A little bit, yeah. A little bit.
We'll try not to get too serious on here.
No, fuck that.
We'll save that for a later date.
Yeah.
Pizzagate.
Yeah, serious. Pizzagate, Big Pharma. There's a few things. 9/11.
Yeah. That's a more serious episode. We'll still have fun, but more serious episodes. Anyways, so 5G. I know that 4G was supposed to end the world, right?
Yeah.
I remember hearing some stuff
so was
like
3G.
that. How long ago did 4G come out? Like 5-7 years ago?
I think 2014.
2014 is when it came out.
I think.
And you know what I just read doing all this research and everything like that? That 5G was actually started being processed or whatever in 2008.
So before 4G even came out.
So this is an extremely old technology already.
Yeah.
Like that's crazy to think about because of how fast it's supposed to gonna be.
Yeah.
So that is kind of crazy in its own right because this is fucking 12 years old. Like that's crazy.
Yeah. So actually, 4G came out December 19th, 2009.
December 19th, 2009. And
14th,
then
sorry.
So when 4G was coming out,
5G was already in development.
5G was already in development. That's crazy.
Yep.
That's insane, man. But yeah, I know that it first actually started going out. 5G was what, last year, right? 2019 or 18?
I want to say like late last year.
Oh no, it was 2018, I believe.
It was?
I believe. Is when they first started putting towers. I'm assuming China or someone got it first.
Oh, first, yeah, China probably the Huawei phones.
Yeah.
Well, I know that they just started making 5G phones that can actually take millimeter bandwidth waves,
like all companies did.
Yeah, so for example, the Samsung phones were like one of the first ones to bring out 5G besides Huawei.
Okay.
Or Huawei. Huawei.
I don't even know how to say it. This
Huawei.
HAWEII or something like that.
Yeah, it's a Chinese phone company that spies on us.
Well, China.
I believe in that shit.
Chinese government is spying on us for sure. Did you see the TikTok stuff?
Oh yeah, I don't have TikTok.
I don't either, but
I'm pissed my wife has it.
You should probably tell her to get rid of it because
she won't.
All indications are they are definitely using it to spy and steal our information.
Someone went in and actually like redeveloped the app by like taking it apart and everything like that, and they found out every 3 scrolls on TikTok they go into your clipboard and steal your clipboard.
Really?
So clipboard is where you save your links. You copy and paste it, it goes to your clipboard. So they open your clipboard and steal all your information in there all the time. So if you have a password saved in there, they stole that shit.
That's crazy, dude. Also,
they have bots that like your shit, so you get more followers. Like you post something and they immediately go like it. So they think you're getting more followers, and you're like, oh, I want to do this again. And you keep doing it. So that's what gets people to fucking go to TikTok.
I heard there's a lot of people going away from that now. Like even like some of the more famous I don't know who they are. I know there's some pretty famous TikTokers out there.
Well, because it's going to get banned. Trump's trying to ban it right now.
Well, you see Amazon. Amazon, they said you have to uninstall it. You cannot bring a phone with TikTok installed into our workplace.
Good.
And so Amazon's a pretty big company.
And the federal government has done that too.
So it's got to be pretty serious if Amazon's willing to say, hey, I don't care. I'm telling you, don't bring your personal phone with TikTok into my business. Like,
that's one thing though. Like, how are you going to know if you are you going to check everyone's fucking phone? Because that's my fucking private property. You can't check my phone.
I mean, if you want to continue working here, you show me that you don't have it fucking installed.
I mean, Samsung can just go to put in your secret app folder.
That's true too.
Yeah.
So I don't know how they would actually regulate it, but it's kind of interesting the fact that they even went out and said it publicly.
No, I'm happy that they're doing it. That's fucking cool. Because these if you don't, I think the bigger conspiracy rather than 5G is fucking China.
China plays a part in one of our conspiracies. So
it's a big part. But yeah, it's fucking
actually both of them, huh? Both the conspiracies really, because China has a little bit of part in both of them, I believe.
I think we already dived into the Howie phone conspiracy. I know that was like one of our first ones, right?
Yeah.
I had to write everything down because I was going to forget. I guess the coronavirus one does too.
The coronavirus one does because it started over there. So
yeah. Well, what do you want to get into first? You want to get into what do you want to get into first?
Let's talk about a little bit about the conspiracy. Do you want to talk about the coronavirus one?
Wait, do you want to like break down what 5G is?
Yeah, I mean, I have that, but it's pretty freaking long.
Break it down, dude. Just read it.
Like the whole entire history of it?
Just try to read the important parts if you can.
Okay.
Actually, while you're getting that shit ready, I'm going to try to break down the Gs, 1G, 2G, 3G, 4G.
Okay.
So 1G was wireless communications. Those are like the big-ass brick phones. So the very first phone that was not corded to a wall was 1G. It wasn't called 1G, but, first generation. That's what the G stands for. It doesn't mean 5 gigahertz a second, 5 gigabytes a second. It means fifth generation wireless communication. So 1G was the very first wireless communication. 2G was like text messages, emails, stuff like that. So they can send messages through your wireless communicating phone. 3G was internet, like the introduction of having some bandwidth to your phone so you can access the internet. If you guys remember the 3G phones, it was shit. Like, imagine watching porn on that. That was the hardest thing in the fucking world. Besides, the parts on you. 4G was like the introduction of like high-speed internet. So you're able to live stream on 4G. It was just like a very faster version of 3G.
That's pretty much what they all are, right? I mean, it just keeps getting better.
It keeps getting better. And 5G is going to be like instantaneous communication. So you could download a fucking file that's 30 gigabytes in maybe 1 second. It could be 2 seconds, could be 3 seconds, but it's going to be instant communication.
That's pretty crazy, honestly.
Yeah. Okay,
like I was saying before, too, 5G was first started getting developed, I believe, in 2008, or first started getting thought of. So what we're going to do real quick, guys, is we're going to go over, hopefully it's brief, a little bit of the history of how 5G got started.
Yeah.
So
so you get a brief understanding of the process behind it, hopefully.
And because there's so much, we're going to take turns kind of reading off some bulletins and get you guys some of the information.
It's probably 5 minutes of reading, but yeah, let's get it.
Yeah, okay. So the first one is, in April 2008, NASA partnered with Jeff Brown and Machine-to-Machine Intelligence Corporation to develop 5G communications technology, and that was in 2008.
Also in 2008, the South Korea IT R&D program, a 5G mobile communication system based on Beam Division Multiple Access and Relay with Group Corporation, was formed. That's a big ass fucking name for just a group.
A little bit. Okay, so Fast forward a little bit. August 2012, New York University founded New York University Wireless, a multidisciplinary academic research center that has conducted pioneering in 5G wireless communications.
On October 8th, 2012, the UK University of Surrey secured £35 million for a new 5G research center, jointly funded by the British government, UK Research Partnership Investment Fund, UKRPIF, and a consortium of key international mobile operations and infrastructures provided, including Huawei, Samsung Telefonica, Europe, Fujitsu Laboratories, Europe, Road and Swartz, and Aircom International. It will offer testing facilities to mobile operations, keen to develop a mobile standard that uses less energy and less radio spectrum while delivering speeds faster than current 4G, with aspirations from the new technology to be ready within a decade.
They worked out. They got it within a decade.
They did, especially, I guess if it was actually released in like 2018.
Well, it says here 2012 is when they actually started saying, hey, we want to have this shit ready in a decade.
Okay, that makes sense.
So it's 2020, But yeah, also, how much is 35 million pounds in
about
dollars?
$40 million, roughly, give or take. I can look that up real fast.
Yeah, let me read this one real quick. You look that up. On November 1st, 2012, the EU Project Mobile and Wireless Communications Enablers for the 2020 Information Society starts its activity towards the definition of 5G metas, achieved an early global consensus on these systems in the sense that metas played an important role of building consensus among other external major stakeholders prior to the global standardization activities. This was done by initiating and addressing work in relevant global fora, as well as in national and regional regulatory bodies.
Also, in November 2012, the iJoin EU project was launched, focusing on small cell technology, which is key importance of taking advantage of limited and strategic resources, such as the radio wave spectrum, according to Gunneth Oettinger, the European Commissioner of the Digital Economy and Society, 2014-2019. An innovative utilization of spectrum is one of the key factors at the heart of 5G success. Oettinger further described it as the essential research of the wireless connectivity of 5G, which is the main driver. iJoin was selected by the European Commission as one of the pioneering 5G research projects to showcase early results of the technology of the Mobile World Congress 2015.
Barcelona. All right. So hopefully you guys are not bored to death with us doing this. We just kind of wanted to give you guys an idea of how everything's fucking starting.
It has been developed, and how, if you're actually listening to what we're saying, we're using less radio wave spectrum to utilize 5G than for 4G, for 3G, for 2G, for 1G.
So it's actually getting safer.
Yeah.
The further we go here. In February 2013, sorry, go ahead.
No, I was going to say, hopefully soon they'll describe how millimeter bands can't even go into your fucking skin.
Yeah. In February 2013, ITUR Working Party 5D WP 5D started 2 study items. Study on IMT version for 2020 and beyond, and study future technology trends for terrestrial IMT systems, both aiming at having a better understanding of the future technical aspects of mobile communications towards the definition of the next generation mobile.
On May 12th, 2013, Samsung Electronics stated that they had developed a 5G system. The core technology has a maximum speed of tens of gigabytes per second. It's testing the transfer speed for the 5G network sent data at 1 gigabyte to a distance up to 2 kilometers with use of 8 MIMO. So if you guys don't understand how fucking fast that is.
That's cool though, because they even tested it back in 2013 and got that kind of result.
1 gigabyte a second.
Yeah,
that was an early development.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That was 7 years ago.
I was gonna say that's almost a fucking decade ago.
Yeah, that's 1 gigabyte I said that 3 times now. That's fucking phenomenal. It can only go 2 kilometers, so it can't reach like across the country. But that's a cool thing about 5G is every fucking block there's a 5G network system, right. And it just pings off. So yeah, maybe the nearest one's 1.5 kilometers away, and it just pings to that one, and then that shoots it to the next one. So it's instant communication.
Yeah, it's if it was that fast back then, I'd only imagine it's going to get faster and faster.
Oh, for sure. It's like right now, what I heard is like 30 gigabytes a second.
Damn.
Yeah.
In July 2013, India and Israel agreed to work jointly on development of 5th generation, which is 5G, telecom technologies.
October 1st, 2013. Your birthday.
My birthday.
NTT, Nippon Telegraph, and Telephone, the same company that launched the world's first 5G network in Japan, wins Minister of Internal Affairs Internal Affairs of Communication Award at the CATEC for 5G and R&D efforts.
So does that mean they actually released it way back then?
I guess, yeah, Japan was the very first one to release it, yeah.
Wow. Well, that's information, right?
Information that we needed to know.
Okay, so on November 6, 2013, there's a lot of shit happening in 2013, apparently. Huawei, announced plans to invest a minimum of $600 million into R&D for the next generation 5G networks, capable of speeds 100 times faster than the modern LTE networks. Do you remember when LTE first came out?
No, but I'm looking it up right now.
Well, it was. I don't remember the exact time, but I know that I thought that was hella fast. I was like, cool, I got LTE on my phone. LTE. I was like, fuck, that's hella fast.
Yeah, it was actually really fucking cool. So LTE actually stands for long-term evolution, so it gets faster as time goes on, right? Release date. That's what I was looking up. Sorry, I'm looking this up live. Yeah. So LTE was in 2009 when 4G came out. It's 4G LTE.
Well, I remember that, but I mean, I never knew what it stood for, but I remember like, oh, fuck, that means it's fast. That's the only thing I remember.
Yeah. So on April 3rd...
Whoa, 2019. That's like...
2019, yeah.
6 years later.
South Korea became the first country to adopt 5G. Just hours later, Verizon launched its 5G services in the United States and disputed South Korea's claim of becoming the world's first country with 5G network because allegedly South Korea's 5G service was launched initially for just 6 South Korean celebrities so that South Korea could claim the title of having the world's first 5G network. In fact, the 3 main South Korean telecommunication companies, SK Telecom, KT, and LG U+, added more than 40,000 users to their 5G network to launch on that day. So that's pretty shitty. You know, okay, Verizon's about to launch that shit. Let's just fucking... I want to say we're the first one.
Beat them by a few hours and just give it to a couple of celebrities.
America's always first, baby.
We did it first. That doesn't count.
That doesn't count.
Fuck
count. Them.
Korea, that
just
doesn't
kidding.
count.
I love you, Korea. All right, go on. Next one. We're almost done.
Where we at? Okay. In June 2019, Philippines became the first in Southeast Asia to roll out 5G network after Globe Telecom commercially launched its 5G data plans to customers.
Okay, I feel like we don't need to read anymore. It's just... Oh,
it's good. Oh, yeah, there's actually quite a bit. No, we're almost done, dude.
All right, I'm going to skip one. On November 12th, 2019, a declaration between Australia and...
Austria,
yeah. Sorry, what the fuck? Was signed with participation of A1 and Vina, which implies assistance and information of communication technology for boosting the development of broadband and digital technology, including 5G. On January 23rd, 2020, the company MTS launched the test zones of 5G NSA network in Minsky at frequencies in the bandwidth of 36 to 3700 megahertz. The demonstration zone is working on the operating infrastructure based on Huawei and Cisco equipment on February 27, 2020. Memorandum, fuck big words, dude. A corporation was signed in the Chinese Malaysian Great Stone International Park in terms with Huawei became the equipment supplier for constructing 5G zone on May 22nd, 2020. An A1 partnership with ZTE launched the test mode, the first 5G SA network in Belarus. I'm not going to read it anymore because it's not that important. But yeah, they're just trying out faster speeds now.
Yeah, I'm just going to try to continue to improve on it.
Yeah.
That's essentially what they're saying.
So that's the complete history of 5G.
We hope you guys stuck through it. But yeah, that's a little rundown of the actual history. How it all got started, the steps they took to actually implement it into the world. America was first. Yeah.
So something they didn't mention is how, that was just the history of it. But the millimeter waves are so much less harmful.
Yeah. Okay, so here's something on the electromagnetic interference.
Okay.
It says the spectrum used by various 5G proposals will be near that of passive remote sensing, such as by weather and Earth observation satellites, particularly for water vapor monitoring. So that's like nothing.
Yeah.
So you're telling me that the satellites already in the air are pretty similar, sending out the same electromagnetic interference type shit.
Yeah, I don't see a problem.
Oh.
God bless you.
Thank you.
God bless you.
Sorry, I sneezed, guys.
Oh, they could hear it.
Oh, for sure. For sure. Sorry about that, guys.
All right, what do you want to get into now? We went over the history.
I kind of want to talk about the coronavirus a little bit and how people are flipping out over that, though.
Okay.
Did you want to hold off on that? Or?
Let's do coronavirus right now.
Okay, let's do it.
There's no way that 5G did fucking coronavirus. Boom, done. Let's not talk about it anymore.
Done. It's going to make for a short show, but okay.
Okay. I just want to hear your argument.
No, I don't believe it started it. I can't argue.
Okay, let's hear the argument side of it. How about that?
You want me to pretend like I believe that?
I know it's hard, but I just want you to describe the argument towards.
Here's what we need to do. We need to get Stevie on the phone, and she can explain to us what happened with the coronavirus and 5G.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen, bud.
No, I don't think it's going to happen either. But she is one of the big believers on that.
She's a super big believer.
And so she may have some insight. We should have contacted her.
She posted a picture today, actually.
Really?
Was 5G, and there was like lines coming out with bubbles, and it had all these different communication things, like how it's going to be faster. And then it showed a picture of the coronavirus and how it has all these things coming out of it, and then see the resemblance. I'm like, are you fucking...
Okay, so this is the thought process of the people who believe this started COVID-19, is that they think the radio waves are somehow transmitting this disease into people. So it's not even, in their eyes, it's not even transmitted through me and you like spitting on each other.
It's just the 5G towers.
It's just the 5G towers because they're everywhere.
I'm doing my air quotes when I say towers.
He is.
Yeah, so one, I just tried to describe it earlier. Millimeter waves cannot penetrate the human skin.
Mm-hmm.
So that argument's invalid.
This is one thing I've seen. Okay, so I watched the Vice documentary on this.
Okay.
And there was a doctor on there. He said...
Doctor. Give me the news. I got a bad case of... we got copyright striked on...
No, we didn't.
The Ghost Hunter song.
Did we?
Yeah.
Fuck. How?
YouTube posted that we got copyright striked, yeah.
Whatever, dude.
They said you can cut it out or you're just not going to get paid for it. I'm like, I'm not getting fucking money from this.
Anyways, you made me lose my train of thought. Oh,
Doctor.
the doctor. But so what the doctor was saying is that the light bulbs in your house, the ones that light up your room, actually emit more like harmful rays than 5G would.
Yeah.
And that 5G is not like in order for the lights to become visible, it actually sends out more harmful shit than 5G would be because the 5G is not even visible.
Yeah, so I'm not saying millimeter waves are not dangerous. Like the sun, for example, that is way, 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 way more dangerous than just the sun rays. So it's actually classified as non-iodizing radiation. So it is 5G, radiation.
5G is.
5G, yes.
Yeah.
All your phone, it's non-iodizing. So iodizing radiation is like the radiation they use to kill cancer, to drop an atom bomb, to drop a nuke, whatever the fuck. It's the shit coming from the sun is iodizing. It can harm you. Non-iodizing is like can't harm you.
So it's
actually classified under the World Health Organization as it doesn't really believe we can harm you, but we just don't know yet. So that even 4G, 3G, 2G.
I do have something here real quick. Let me find it. In 2019, 180 scientists from 36 countries wrote to the European Union requesting a pause on 5G rollout because of their concerns about possible health risks. In April 2019, the city of Brussels in Belgium blocked a 5G trial because of radiation laws. In Geneva, Switzerland, a planned upgrade of 5G was stopped for the same reason. The Swiss Telecommunications Association has said that the studies have been unable to show that 5G frequencies have any health impact. So that's 180 scientists, 36 countries. The studies they did show they have no health impact.
Yeah. I mean, granted, I'll be a little devil's advocate here, even though I don't believe it. It hasn't been out that long yet.
No.
And it just started in 2019 actually fully being in use throughout all these different, countries. So to say that we don't fully understand it yet, I mean, that's not a long shot. We don't fully understand it. I mean, there are fucking invisible rays that we can't see.
For sure. I mean, for me, that's exactly why everything causes cancer nowadays, because
it is everything. There's in that list I was just talking about how they classified it as we don't know, but it might.
Yeah.
There's pickles are in there. Fucking all this items that we don't know.
Because literally everything. This microphone probably causes cancer. We don't even fucking know it. But I mean, you would have to be so heavily exposed to whatever it's putting out that it just never gonna happen.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, I'm sure if you were to just
everything can kill you.
Sit on a 5G tower for 100 years, you'd probably be affected.
Or if you just sleep on it for maybe a week, you'll probably get affected because you're going to be on top of this thing that's just pumping out radiation.
Yeah.
But your little fucking device ain't
going to hurt
you.
It probably had to be longer than a week. I mean, of course, if you get overly exposed to shit, it's probably going to happen. But I think they've worked it out so much so that you're not going to be overly exposed to it. First of all, it's in the fucking air normally, right? I mean, that's the waves that it's sending out. So that's what makes, I don't know. This is all kind of like, this whole entire thing to me is just, I don't know what to say because I just don't believe it. And it's kind of like childish to believe it in my eyes.
I agree. I concur.
You think that, not you, people think that 5G internet service or speeds or whatever the fuck it is caused a sickness that started a worldwide pandemic.
Yeah, I don't believe it.
That's hard to believe.
Yeah.
That's why you don't believe
Why didn't this start in 2008 when it was in development?
Yeah, or even then, 2013. We just read off to how much shit was in development in 2013.
Yeah, 2013 was when they they finally all right, we're getting this shit fucking done.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy, right?
And I mean, I'm pretty sure there was a fucking disease in 2013, but not this bad. But just to say 5G is just going to keep creating new fucking diseases, I don't believe that shit.
Yeah, it's not going to.
And also with people want to say autism is being created a lot more because this shit. I don't believe. I think autism is more. I mean, it's just. I actually don't even want to get into it because I'm not a fucking medical and I don't want to say some wrong things, but I don't believe a fucking an invisible light can cause you to have
people are so weird. It's autism. Funny. In that same documentary I watched on Vice, it'd be kind of cool if we can put a link in there or something like that because I want people to watch that. It's actually pretty good.
Yeah, send me a link. I'll put it in the description, guys.
So check the description for that link, guys. The same one, there's this couple that the guy goes and interviews. They're huge 5G believers, right? They have tinfoil lined up in the rooms so that it can't get to them. And they're flipping out. They're like, oh, I was getting so sick. I was ill. Literally oh my God, I thought I was going to die. Crazy stuff. And then but thankfully we got rid of all the 5G. And they even asked their neighbors, hey, can you get rid of your fucking 5G so that we don't fucking die? And I'm like, oh my God, people are really out there like that, man.
Yeah.
But they were literally shows their apartment or house or whatever. And
it's fully engulfed with tinfoil.
Yeah. It's all lined with the tinfoil or whatever. They called it dinner foil or some shit like that.
Jesus Christ.
But it was crazy, man. I think it was in the UK that this shit was happening.
Makes sense with people that we know.
Yeah, we know someone in the UK that's a big believer of this stuff. And the other guy too. Okay, so this is
okay, real fast.
Yeah,
I don't want to say you're fucking stupid for believing this.
But
like, you you can believe whatever the fuck you believe in. Like, go for it.
Yeah, I mean that's one thing I think we've always like kind of like said.
Yeah,
believe what you believe in. Just do your research. Don't take what we say as like fucking gospel. Like,
yeah,
do your research.
Yeah, just fucking. This is what we believe in. Like I had this fucking phone for 3 months, or I've had the phone for like 6 months, but the technology and 5G.
Guess what? You've had that for 3 months.
Yeah,
it's the 5G, and you've gotten healthier over
I've
those
gotten
3 months.
Yeah, it actually is true. Since 5G came out, I've lost 40 pounds almost.
And you've gotten healthier.
Yeah.
Now, is it 5G that got you healthier?
I'm going to blame it on 5G.
Oh, shit.
I'm going to worship 5G. So
it's funny that people are so scared of this thing, dude.
Yeah.
And that's why when we decided to do this episode, I was like, fuck, I know already how this is going to go.
People are going to get mad at us for doing this, and I don't really care.
No, it's just even like, okay, me coming up and trying to be devil's advocate like you always try to do. I mean, you're having a hard time doing it too right now because it's so...
It's just childish to say it. It's like there's a monster in your bed.
It's literally crazy, man. Okay, so real quick, I want to talk about this guy. His name is Mark Steele.
Okay.
He like started a foundation against 5G.
That's who Stevie told me to contact. She said when I was messing with her.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's
sorry,
funny.
Stevie.
Yeah, if you're listening to this, Stevie, I was fucking with you the whole time.
Just having a good old time.
I was like, I don't know what to do. And I kept sending pictures of these towers, and I just found out towers. There's no 5G towers.
They're antennas.
They're little antennas that go on light posts, on street lamps, on fucking corners and shit. They're little tiny boxes that you see. And she goes, you need to mark them. Go to Mark Steele. Make sure you send him all your cases, and we'll burn them down.
Burn them to the ground.
He's like,
speaking of burning to the ground, they're literally burning these supposed towers to the freaking ground, dude.
And they're not towers.
Well, they're towers. They're just, I don't necessarily think they're 5G towers because I don't know if those exist.
No, those are radio towers.
Yeah, they're towers of some sort.
Yeah, but they're not 5G towers.
It's crazy, man.
Yeah.
They're literally all over I think the UK is a big one that's doing it right now, but yeah, they're burning them down.
Yeah, that's why she told me to mark them. But go on with Mark.
Okay,
Mark
so
that was fun.
He's also in this documentary, which we will put in the link, and hopefully you guys watch that. He is clearly out of his fucking mind, dude. First of all, the guy who's interviewing him, starts asking about it, right? And Mark Steele, he's wearing those polarized glasses, like sunglasses.
Yeah.
And he's like, look, this is the reason why I wear polarized sunglasses, so that the rays can't get in to my fucking eyes and head and shit.
I mean, that right there is smart. But that's for the sun, not for...
Correct, but not for 5G rays. So he was just absolutely insane, dude. He was actually saying that, he was walking around, and in the video it shows like these little tiny black antennas sticking out from the street lamps and everything like that. And he's like, these are the 5G. This is 5G. This is 5G. And he's pointing everything out, and I was like, wow, that's kind of crazy. First of all, I thought it was a tower as well.
I personally thought it was a tower as well, too, until just a few days ago.
So that's kind of crazy. But then he's saying, the guy who's interviewing him asks, so how many people do you think are going to die from this? Like millions? And he said, no, billions. I was like, what? You are insane, man. He's like, yeah, it could wipe out the entire population. Something along those lines.
God damn.
And I was like, you are insane. But he actually goes and does like huge speeches on 5G and shit. And he said it's killing kids. It's giving them diseases.
Autism.
Exactly. And so I'm like, gosh, I don't, like, it's so hard to watch those kind of things.
For me, trying to go back to the autism thing, I would say autism is more correlated to like the food that we've been eating.
I think that would have a higher chance of causing it as opposed to 5G.
Yeah, 100%. Because
I don't believe that's caused it either, but I mean,
I'm just saying that probably has a higher chance of causing it more than that shit.
I can agree with that for sure.
Like the GMO products. I'm not the big believer in like non-GMO, but I would prefer to have non-GMO.
Yeah.
But I can tell you, going off topic.
Yeah.
Going on like all meat diet and the keto diet and shit like that, I felt so much fucking healthier just on that shit.
You know what I'm going to start doing? I'm sorry to interrupt you, but I'm going to start doing it like Joe Rogan. Every time you say something, I'm going to do this.
Eyes lifted and everything.
You know, people will say stuff and they don't even say anything interesting. It's like, I started noticing that, and I'm like, you're a freaking weirdo, bro.
All right, go on.
You were talking.
No, I'm done. I'm just saying I feel better eating like just sticking to it. Like
non-GMO.
When I went camping, I had shit food.
The shit food tastes so good.
It tastes really fucking good.
It's not good for you though.
I feel like shit.
Yeah, for sure. Especially the way we've been eating. If you go and eat anything bad, yeah, it's gonna be bad.
All right, go back.
Anyways, back to 5G because that's what this episode is about.
Yeah, not about food.
Did you see the flocks of birds that died from 5G?
Oh my god, no.
Apparently, it's killing birds left and right. Even this guy, the Mark Steele guy, he's like, it was so funny, dude. Okay, so they walk outside, and then he's like, "No, look around. Notice there's no birds
and the bird fly
in this area. You know why? Because 5G's killing them all." And then the camera pans away, and there's like tons of birds right around the corner, and I'm like, "Oh my god, dude, that's so funny." And
I love how I haven't seen it, but I'm just imagining.
Yeah,
they have the camera on Mark Still, and then you just see the pan out a little bit, and you see fucking birds. Oh, obviously.
He probably didn't realize that the camera guy was like, "Hey, I'm not here for your agenda."
Is that how it went though?
It went something like that, but it almost went to a different area. I don't know, because so he's saying there's no birds, right? And then all of a sudden the camera shows hella birds, bro, and I'm like, that's pretty funny, dude. That's funny.
Fucking god, that's actually fucking hilarious.
So but if you guys got a chance, look him up. It's hard to find information on him because there's a comedian named Mark Steele who, like, when you Google him and you search him or DuckDuckGo him,
no Google.
All that comes up is the comedian, so it's actually hard to find information on this dude.
Yeah,
but he does seminars. He fucking talks about 5G and how it's killing everybody and all that shit. So
if you really want more information on 5G and you're like the conspiracy side of 5G, contact a British Muffin on Twitter.
That's Stevie.
That is Stevie, and say, I want to know where I can find this information, and then she'll send you to like Mark Steele. She'll send you links and all this other shit. Like. She's like the firm believer.
Yeah.
Like, we're conspiracy theorists, right? She is way out there.
Well, there's a conspiracy theorist, and then there's the fucking kooks.
I'm not saying she's the kook.
No, okay, so for all the shit we're giving her, like, she believes in this shit, and it seems like she
does a lot of good stuff, too. Like, she's putting a lot of into this, like, the child trafficking and shit like that. Mm-hmm. She's really good on that shit. But then she says the 5G and shit, like... She's on left field on 5G for sure.
Yeah, she's a kook in the 5G department. I'm not saying she is everywhere else.
She actually does like a lot of good shit for the trafficking community. Mm-hmm. I don't know, is that the right way to say that?
I don't know the proper or
the anti-trafficking,
anti-traffic, human trafficking.
She's just trying to help, find these kids,
right?
And yeah.
Yeah, so anybody who helps out has got to be good. But she is a kook when it comes to 5G. 100%. I don't think that's disputable because I've seen the messages.
And vaccines and all this other stuff.
Yeah.
But anyways, continue.
I don't even remember what I was saying now.
We're talking about Mark Steele and how it's hard to find her, and I was saying that, or hard to find him, but Stevie can send you to Mark Steele.
Right. Okay, so yeah, I was actually pretty much done with Mark Steele. He's a kook. If there is one on 5G, he is definitely one.
Yeah.
So you want to find some outlandish shit, go find that guy.
So this whole time we've been talking about like conspiracies and like kind of a negative side that people are saying.
Wait, we still have one more conspiracy before we get into the positives.
What?
The Chinese government.
So this one's kind of both USA and Chinese and just all major governments.
But everything I found specifically says Chinese government. So.
Yeah, so what we said in the beginning with Huawei phones, they're tracking everyone, right? So China was like so far ahead of 5G technologies, so they can go and try to steal shit.
Yeah, well, I have
instant communication, so you can
snippet I can read real quick.
Okay.
Concerns over Chinese involvement in 5G wireless networks stem from allegations that cellular network equipment sourced from Chinese vendors may contain backdoors enabling surveillance by the Chinese government as part of an intelligence activity internationally, and Chinese laws, such as the China Internet Security Law, which compel companies and individuals to assist the state intelligence agency on the collection of information whenever requested. The allegations came against the backdrop of the rising prominence of Chinese telecommunication vendors Huawei, and ZTE in the 5G equipment market. And the controversy has led to other countries debating whether Chinese vendors should be allowed to participate in 5G deployments.
Yeah. I mean, it's already been confirmed that fucking Huawei phones have been spying on us.
Really?
It's been confirmed, yeah. Like, federal governments do not allow Huawei phones to be inside the building at all times. Mm-hmm. And, yeah, it's for sure China.
They're doing everything they can to spy on us, then, because you think about the phones you just mentioned. I can't even say the words, so I'm not going to try.
Yeah.
And then TikTok. And now they're saying that there's ways for them to spy on us with 5G.
So the 5G will just make it 10 times easier for instant communication, instant transfer. So you can have, I'm not going to quote Dan from ATT because I just listened to it right before we came over here. So Dan said he used to have a Huawei phone and they don't allow them in federal buildings because you go in there and if they know your location, they can start just trying to hack. So with 5G, with instant communication, someone can be in China with 1 millisecond of latency, which is, you can't even see how fast. Like a normal latency on like Wi-Fi and like high speed is like 30, 40 like that's good, right?
So they're just waiting for one person to fuck up and ring one in.
Yeah, so with the new 5G development that they're doing is they could go into government and just hack. And actually hack. Not like the stupid hack like, oh, I hacked in your Facebook. No, like go into like the federal like government's like database centers or go into any like company where they're at and steal their databases by the shit.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah, so
technology is cool as shit, but it can be scary as fuck too when you think about that.
Yeah, like Terminator.
A little bit, yeah, a little bit. Imagine
like the T-800, T-1000s coming out and just fucking raping us all. Yeah, that's
what's the one that has like the metal arms and shit?
I think it's T-1000.
Yeah, those motherfuckers, dude.
Yeah,
I don't ever want to run into those.
No, dude, we fucked.
Yeah, I'm not happy with that.
Now, you want to get into a positive?
Yeah, let's talk about positive. Let's try to be positive.
We can make robots.
We literally, I guess that goes in positive and negatives then because.
No, think about it. Okay,
Terminator one of the Terminators tried to kill people.
Yeah, well, I mean, Arnold tried to kill people too, and then he said "Hasta la vista, baby," and became good friends with Connor. God damn it. What's it called? No, but like for example, unmanned drones would be so much fucking better for we could potentially, if the area has 5G networks. I mean, the way way I'm picturing it is, have you ever seen Chappie?
No.
Very fucking good movie. You need to watch it.
Really?
Movie of the week, Chappie.
Chappie,
hella good fucking movie. It's pretty much militarized robots, or police force robots. And the way they have a little antenna on their head, that's why I'm imagining a robotic army or robotic police force. They have their own little 5G repeaters on them, which then they can repeat to everyone else, and that's how they can do it.
Isn't that a scary thought, though? Like, the robots are going to take jobs from people, and you're going to take the emotions of a human being out of it?
You still need a human operator. Because think about it. Yeah, it could technically be a robot, yes.
It's kind of like Avatar.
It's just like Avatar.
So you would need the human operator to operate the Avatar.
Have you ever seen Gamer with Gerard Butler?
Probably.
Okay. Have you seen like Ready Player One?
No.
Okay, so it's just like a suit. You go in there and you can fully control whatever. Or you're sitting at computers.
It's like Avatar.
Yeah, you can do that. It still can be a human-controlled thing.
So that would actually take away all of the risk as far as like... Yeah. No, we're not going to lose no more cops. We're not going to lose any more soldiers.
And they no longer have to fear guns, so their killings by police are going to go down 100%.
Oh, 100%.
Maybe not 100%.
No, because, I mean, why would you kill somebody if you don't need to? I mean, literally, all you got to do is detain them, so...
I would say killings would go down by like 90%.
Maybe higher even, because that would be... I mean,
all you got to do, you're getting punched in the fucking face, you're getting shot at. I mean, your bullets will still harm a robot.
That's true, but you wouldn't need to kill somebody to stop them from harming a robot.
Yeah, no, that's true. But
so the only time you're going to see a robot in this situation you kill someone would probably be if they're trying to kill actual people.
Yeah, probably.
So it's going to be...
So that would reduce a lot of fucking police killings.
Yeah.
Police being killed.
And think about this. If you're a criminal and you know that
you'd rather deal with
a 90% shot getting caught because these robots are so intelligent. Elon Musk probably going to make them, so you know they're going to be smart. That you're probably going to get caught no matter what the hell you do. Yeah,
imagine like LPR, license plate readers, LPRs.
Oh yeah,
I can make an LPR.
Yeah, the cops have them all over the cars now.
And with the LPR I can make is a facial recognition system, where I can imagine being the robot's eyes are coded in to have facial recognition. So, the robot's just walking on the street and goes, ping, that's a criminal right there. So yeah, you get caught. So you're
wanted.
Crime rates will go down a lot because police are no longer going to be scared to go to like South Side of Chicago because they're no longer present.
That would be kind of cool, honestly. Also, you think about the video surveillance. You know how where is it? Europe, who has cameras on like every fucking corner.
I mean, I hate that. I put that into a negative situation as well.
It could be negative and positive because you think about this. You just got robbed or you just got stabbed by someone. Well, now it's on camera.
It's positive.
Yeah, it takes away your privacy, but at the same time, you're.
So that's actually something that Dan said too. For the world's safety, what are you willing to give up? Your privacy?
To an extent, not inside my house. No.
It's like the Freedom Act. What Bush passed after 9/11.
Well, but so I'd be willing because I don't do stupid shit. So I'd be willing to give my privacy to an extent. You know what I mean? Like inside my house, no, you can't come inside my house and see what the fuck I'm doing. I have a drug lab in there, and you know what I mean. Like,
so that's the other conspiracy too. Is your phone? You're renting this, right? Because this is your phone. You own your phone.
You're renting the technology.
You're renting the database that's being stored at their end, so they can access your server. And you're like, hey, that's mine. Like, no, you signed a contract stating that this is our phone. You're just borrowing it. If you actually like look at the contracts,
I Joe Rogan did.
Yeah, fuck you, dude. But no, dude, that's fucking shit's crazy.
No, it is. So you said giving up your privacy, but like you said, at what
cost?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
At what cost? So you would have to give your privacy, and maybe the only time you'll ever have your privacy is inside your house, but even then your phone's going to be there. So
yeah. I mean, see, that shit's because
we said we were going to try to be positive.
Yeah. Okay. Positive. That's like a negative / positive.
Yeah.
I would. After thinking about it, after we got more towards the end with the fucking facial recognition system, I'm like, that's way more negative, actually. Medical field. Instant communication, instant transfer. We already said that a few times. So imagine, you have the number one doctor, Dr. Strange, from fucking Dr. Strange. He was a world-class surgeon in the Marvel movie.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. And he needs to do something to someone that lives in fucking Canada, and he's in Mexico right now. He can just put on some gloves and then immediately transfer all the data he's doing. He can see everything, and he can work it from...
And it's so instantaneous. There's not going to be like that little buffer time where
there'll be nothing.
You can make that little tiny mistake in such a crucial situation.
You wave your hand, it waves with you.
Yeah.
It's going to be... It's like looking in a mirror. That's like exactly what you will see.
Exactly. But also, there's going to be like robots who will not mess up that surgery, who are going to be present, who like literally can do it for you. Like,
yeah, that's also true. So, but if you want a human to work on you, and you want them to control the robot, because some of the robots you still have to, the doctors control. Have you seen those videos?
I do, yeah. I do. I have, yeah.
So imagine that robot now having 5G technology where it just no longer has it like millisecond of latency. Now it's fucking right there on the spot. Yeah, I move, you move too.
Yeah, there's no mistakes being made because it's like I'm right there doing it.
Yeah. That's fucking incredible.
That's a huge plus.
It's going to save a lot of lives.
It will. Because now the doctor doesn't have to be in the hospital to save someone's life.
That's true. Doesn't have to be anywhere near the hospital.
Right. So that's going to be huge.
Wakes you up at 2 a.m. like, doctor, I need you to be in, like, I'll get on my computer.
Someone
I'll put
just
on
came
my gloves.
in, they got shot. We need you to come do the surgery. It's like,
I'm tired, but let me put on my fucking gloves. All right, I'm ready.
All right, just saved a guy's life. I'm going back to bed.
Man, that'd be like the best pickup line ever. You're on a date with someone. You get a fucking call from your doctor. Like, doctor, we need you to save. And then you just fucking put on your little VR headset. And then
kind of like Tony Stark.
Yeah. And you're like, what'd you just do? Like, I just took out 5 bullets from this man's chest and I saved his life.
Oh my God, you're so cool. Yeah.
I'm so wet.
Yeah, I am pretty cool. Fucking Tony Stark, bro.
That's Elon Musk. That's going to be Elon Musk.
I could definitely see Elon Musk being Tony Stark, though.
He is Tony Stark.
I mean, he's eventually going to have to become Iron Man now.
Yeah, he has to. It's inevitable.
It's got to happen.
So imagine 5G technology with Neuralink. Ooh, goddamn.
Yeah, that's going to be good.
With Elon's little chip in your head?
Well, Elon's going to... I imagine, like, that's going to benefit him quite a bit, too. The speeds that he can actually utilize and his shit.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, so that's going to be fun.
This is going to be cool as fuck.
First of all, it sounds cool right now, but I'm sure there's going to be a ton of shit where, like, when it happens, we're like, fuck this shit.
Yeah. I know we are all fucking, we're for it. Like, 100%.
We are. I mean, can you even think of reasons not to be?
No,
honestly?
This is actually safer. In my opinion, this is safer than
what we were
4G.
Using. Yeah. So, for me, I was actually, when I was doing this research, I was trying to find stuff that would make me, like, support a case for not being cool with it.
And if you guys have something, for example, if Stevie listens to it, which I guarantee the second we mentioned I was fucking with her, she'd probably stop listening. If she even was listening, send us links and we'll put them in our description. And if you want to like look up like anti 5G shit.
Yeah. Well, how about this? If you guys already have shit that we're like, you're like, hey, you guys are fucking stupid. Let me send you this link. Send it to us. Email it to us. Tag us in IG, Twitter, whatever the fuck.
Like we said on our brain fuck hour, we want to be educated on the other side of what we believe in.
Yeah, so we're missing something. Let us know.
Yeah, because like I looked into a lot of this shit, and nothing I looked into made me go anywhere near that side.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, sorry, this dog barking.
Someone's trying to break in.
Yeah, but yeah, so. If you guys have something, send it to us. But other than that, we pretty much went over everything we needed to talk about.
I mean, that's all I have to say on 5G. I mean, like I said, in my eyes, it's nothing but beneficial. So,
yeah, I mean, there's negatives to it because of the future technology that can come from 5G, but just the 5G service itself, it's beneficial.
Yeah, I can't wait to get on my phone, honestly. So.
Yeah, I can't wait till I get higher fucking bandwidth of it.
Yeah.
Because right now it's just low, so it's just slightly better than 4G. So I can't wait for the the little jump. But yeah, that's pretty much it for 5G.
Yeah, that's all for 5G. That's all I got. Do you got anything else on 5G, man?
I'm good.
I'm good too. So let's move on. This is the end of our show where we actually start getting into the shit we used to put at the beginning of our show.
Yeah. So get ready for a fucking bizarre story, buddy. Now here's a little story we've got to tell. It's really bizarre, so hear it now. 911 fire. This call is being recorded. What's your emergency?
This is Eileen. I need help.
What's your current location?
My house is 913 Kingman Drive.
Can you spell that address for me?
Kingman. Kingman Drive. Drive.
Okay, please verify I have this correct. 913 Kingman Drive.
Yes.
What's your emergency?
He's coming.
Who?
No. Oh, God, no.
Eileen, I need you to calm down and tell me what is going on.
He'll hear me.
Eileen, get somewhere safe and hide. Stay on the phone with me. Do you have somewhere to hide?
Okay. I'm hiding in the closet now.
Okay, good. Who will hear you? Do you know this person?
No, I'm not sure what it exactly is.
Are you hurt?
No, I don't think I have long till he or it finds me.
Can you tell me what happened? How did he get in the house? Does he have a weapon?
Just get the police here now.
They're on their way, sweetie. I need you to stay calm and talk to me until they arrive.
I hear it breathing on the other side of the door. On the other side of the wall. I'm gonna die tonight.
Stay quiet and hidden. The police should be there soon.
I'm home alone. My mom is at work. I was watching TV when I noticed it staring at me through the window.
What did he look like?
I thought it was a man at first. Then I realized that something was wrong with his face. I'm not sure if it was a man now.
Do you think this is a woman? Do you think it was a woman then?
No, it looked like half man and half something else. Oh my God, it's getting closer. It's gonna find me.
Shit. Oh, that's my... I need you to focus, stay quiet, pace your breathing. The police are on their way.
It's something demented and wicked. I hear its nails dragging against the wood floor. It's coming up to the bedroom. I think it can smell fear where I'm at or something.
Do you have anything that could be used as a weapon in your closet to protect yourself?
But I thought the police were coming.
They will. They are.
It's making a weird noise. It sounds like it's chewing on something.
Just hang in there. The police are the police are close.
It's outside the door.
Eileen, hold still and be quiet. Just stay on the line with me and be quiet. Look for something to use for blunt force weapon if need be.
No!
What? Eileen?
Please, don't hurt me. Don't take me.
Eileen, what's happening? The police are on the street. They're almost there.
Ah, God, help me. It took my leg. It took my leg off. My leg is across the room in its mouth. So much blood.
Eileen, you're being very descriptive. Thank you. Use the blunt force weapon. The cops are a few streets away.
It's eating my leg in front of me. There's so much blood. Ah, its teeth. Its teeth are like a shark. Wait, no. Ah, my arm. I can see my flesh and the muscle. The skin is dangling off. And there's purple flesh exposed. I can see the shards of my bones sticking out. Oh my God, I'm going to die tonight.
Eileen, the cops are coming in the house. That was the most descriptive. Can you imagine being a police operator and it's someone, my arm is falling off. Oh my God.
Sorry, that's the end of the story, guys. We kind of decided that we kind of like that 911 thing, so.
We're not going to make it every week thing.
No, but we're going to try to do it a little bit more often.
Like, we'll try to find, bizarre because we're going to run out of stories eventually.
For sure, yeah.
So, yeah.
But that's fun. I like those things, man. I enjoyed the one last week, and this one was pretty cool, too.
I found this one on Reddit, and the person who posted it says, I was a police operator for years, and I could never, ever take this out of my brain.
It never happened.
Shut the fuck up. No one ever said, and it started off saying, this was recorded, and I tried to take it, but I could never take it. Shut the fuck up. No one ever said, my leg in front of me. Oh, God, there's so much blood. Oh, wait, the teeth are so sharp like a shark. Oh, my arm is falling off. Shut the fuck up.
No, nobody said. Well, actually, what's funny is someone might have said it as a fucking joke.
Yeah,
that's the only way that call ever happened is as a joke.
Because that was the most descriptive shit I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah, that's funny. First of all, I wouldn't have even stayed on the phone. Something rips my fucking leg off and starts eating it in front of me. I'm like, oh, fuck. All right, I'm going to go now.
I'm dying.
Yeah, just send the ambulance or the fucking morgue or something.
I would probably just be screaming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would definitely want to be describing what's happening.
Nope.
So.
One thing, though, completely off topic, is Jeffrey Epstein's girlfriend. We're supposed to talk about this on our very first. It actually happened the day after we recorded our first episode of season 2, so 21. Mm-hmm. And we forgot to talk about it last week. But Jeffrey Epstein's girlfriend just got arrested.
Which may play big into a Pizzagate episode.
Pizzagate. Also, how you bet she's going to die?
Suicide, obviously.
I think COVID.
That could be it.
I think COVID-19 is going to kill her in prison.
Nice. That's actually pretty smart.
With a strangle mark around her neck.
It won't be suicide. It'll be COVID.
COVID took her life.
Just wait.
Somehow they found a bullet hole in her brain.
Just wait until they actually come out. Oh, Max. What's her name? Max.
Her last name is Maxwell. I can't pronounce.
Let's just say Maxwell then.
Yeah.
Maxwell just tested positive with COVID today, and
she died immediately.
That's how you know it's coming. No, they'll just actually say she tested positive, and then a week later she'll die from it.
Yeah.
So yeah, should be fun though.
Here we go again on my own.
You know what someone told me they believe is that they've actually had her for like a month or 2 months or something like that, and have gotten everything they needed out of her already. And then they finally released the fact that they arrested her.
I mean, that would be good for...
That'd be really good.
Because then when they suicide her, or when she gets suicided, I mean...
When she dies of COVID.
Yeah.
And
they
suicide.
can say, ha, gotcha, bitch.
Exactly. So when she dies of COVID and suicide...
Yeah, we will already know everything, hopefully.
Correct.
But
well, they'll already have
I hope that's the case, but I fucking doubt it.
Yeah. Anyways, I think we're almost there, right? In about an hour, a little over.
Yeah, we ready to wrap it up?
Yeah, you got your answer for?
Yeah, for the brain fuck. Let's just get it up. I said, I am an odd number. Take away one letter, and I become even. What number am I?
1.
7. You take away the S, you become even.
That's funny, dude. Because it's my brain's so wrecked right now. I haven't been sleeping much. I couldn't even think of anything.
That's what I said. It's one of the. This is spelling. You got to take a letter off.
Yeah. I knew it was going to have something to do with the spelling, but I just couldn't wrap my head around it.
Oh well.
Fuck it.
All right. You got anything else, bud?
I do not.
Well, make sure, like we said in the beginning, follow us on social media. If you fucking hate us, tell us you fucking hate us. If you like us, tell us you fucking like us.
Yeah, do that.
Send us stories because, like we said, we're running out of bizarre stories. If you want to do another 911 call, send us a 911 call. Make one up. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, we don't care.
Yeah. But yeah, I think that's it.
That's all I got.
All right. Well, toodaloo, guys, and we'll see you soon.
Peace out.